I hate laser pointers. I really do. They're fun to play with a cat or something, but they have no place in a live presentation. They do not work. I have never witnessed any speaker effectively use a laser pointer. Never. I was not so long ago, a few months ago, in a presentation where a gentleman was using a laser pointer and I didn't know it till about halfway through. The reason I didn't know it is because it was in his hand, it was small, and when he raised his hand up toward the screen, I just thought he was kind of gesturing toward the screen, pointing to the screen with his hand. But he wasn't. He had a laser pointer in there. Once I realized he had a laser pointer, I tried to start finding out what's he pointing to. I don't believe I ever did find out. It was so quick and shaky that I never did realize what he's pointing at. So I hate laser pointers. If you're using a laser pointer, it probably means your slides are badly designed. You should not ever have to have a laser pointer. There are things you can do with your slide design that will make a laser pointer obsolete. You need to explore ways to rid yourself of a laser pointer. Here is an awful slide that you might see somebody use. It's a spreadsheet on one side. The numbers are all so small no one can see it except the front row. It's got a correlating bar graph next to it. Well, this might be something that somebody would want to use a laser pointer on. Use a shaky laser pointer to point out one of those lines or something. Well, what if you did something like this? You could highlight a line in your spreadsheet. Therefore, you don't need a laser pointer, even though it's still a terrible slide because it breaks my rule of every person in the room needs to read every word on every slide. You could also do something like this, add arrows. So with the arrows showing the highlighted line and then showing the bar graph where it correlates, that helps you get rid of a laser pointer. What about going one step even further than that with a slide like this where it does all those things, but it also has a blow up of the spreadsheet where the people in the room might actually be able to read those numbers. So that's a great example of how you can use your slides to rid yourself of a laser pointer. You don't have to have a laser pointer if you do proper slide design. Here's another one. This is a photograph I took at a parade. Actually, a fire department was driving past their new aerial truck, and I took a picture of the control panel because I thought it was kind of cool. It was all lit up or all shiny and everything. So I thought, well, if somebody's going to teach a class on how to use the controls on this ladder truck, what they would probably do is take a laser, throw this photograph up, take a laser pointer and point to the little hand wheel maybe there on the right side about halfway up, and they're explaining what this hand wheel does. Well, what if they did this instead? Draw a box around the little hand wheel and then show a blown up picture of it, of the hand wheel they're talking about. And it's the aerial waterway. It would be the valve, the thing you turn, I guess, to open the valve to the aerial water thing up there. You can tell I'm not a firefighter. So these are examples of what you can do to get rid of your laser pointer. Tell me, is this better than a shaky laser pointer pointing to the hand wheel? Yeah. The other important thing about this is you take this home with you. If you're the type of speaker that will also allow people to have a copy of the presentation, maybe you send them a paper copy later, or they can download PDFs of the presentation or something, this might be something they can take home with them. If you just throw up the photograph and use a laser pointer to point to that hand wheel, the people don't get to take that home with them. So it's nice when they can take home additional information. Those things that you were pointing out, they'll have them. They'll have a copy of it. They take home with them. Thanks for watching. Go to llewellynlearning.com to get more information about what our company offers and what we can do for you to help you improve your public speaking.